Hey guys, welcome to Lucid 9G and it's me Pranjal. So yeah, we have finally moved on to our Northern Realms faction and we'll be starting with mobilization along with Larvik. So yeah, the game plan is pretty simple as it used to be with our Revenants. We are gonna create as much Revenants as possible with the help of our Redanian Archers and other removal options here. And in addition to this, we are gonna have Idarran on the board. So for every Revenant we spawn, it's gonna spawn one copy of it. So that one copy will actually be doomed, but we can use our Revenants to kill off those Revenants, and we can more copies of that. So yep, that will be like kind of strategy we'll be using here, and we'll be doing this mostly in round 1, and if we have to like pass early in round 1, then we're gonna do something of this in round 2. So once all that is done, at the start of round 3, we're gonna use our Princess Pavetta here and bring all the copies of our Revenants from our graveyard into your deck, so our Larvik becomes very powerful, and Larvik is gonna give us points. And other than that, we do have a lot of removal in this deck. So previously it was just removal with Revenant's mobilization deck, but now with the help of Larvik we are also having a lot of points here. So yeah guys, let's see how this deck works. Actually it's kind of trynet decks. I just watched his video yesterday, so I just wanted to try it myself. So yeah, let's see guys how we do it ourselves. Yeah, so this is gonna be my first match with this deck too, so yep, let's see how we do it. Now this deck is like, it does has some weaknesses. It's kind of weak against monsters, but and if our opponent starts damaging our Idarran, we don't really have any way to boost him, but it is what it is. I mean, even without Idarran we are gonna make some at least 5 to 6 Revenants, so it's not that bad to be honest. Okay, so we have got our first matchup. Now let's see it's against which deck or faction. Okay, so it's Skellige Battle Trance, which is actually pretty strong, so don't really know if we can win against this deck or not. Anyways, so yep, we have got Griffin Witcher in hand, which is kind of good as we can give it Veil, and it can keep damaging till the round end. So that's good. We do have a lot of Revenants here. We don't really have Idarran, which is a shame, and I kind of want it. Now do we need this? Yep, let's have it in our hand too. Maybe Ballista is okay. Okay guys, so let's just stick with this. So let's just start with our Griffin Witcher, put Veil on it, and let's see how this match goes. Okay, so he started with Crow Mother, which is actually pretty good to be honest. Now yeah, I know that it's just the second card, so he's gonna have at least 1 or 2 removals, so he can kind of kill our Revenant, but we do have a lot of options to spawn Revenants, so it's okay. Or maybe he's gonna boost it. Okay, so he's playing some of this card too.
Don't you pester me.
Well, I mean, he's gonna have a big play in Ceres anyways, and from Battle Trance can commit their leader in round 1 also. So yeah. Okay, now what should we play? Let's put our Ballista down. Damage, actually let's damage this. Let's spawn our Revenant. So before this expansion, I don't really think I have played with Revenants. Like, I'm not really that big fan of Revenants, but it's kind of actually good. Yeah, so he has committed his leader. Okay, so boosted, which is a kind of shame. So what should we play here? I mean, we can still make some. We can damage this, play our forbidden magic. Okay, let's just do this. Put this one here. So I think he's gonna take a pass here. I mean, he's kind of ahead. Okay, he's not gonna do that. I mean, we are kind of missing our amphibious assault, which is kind of a lot of points. I mean, we should have put this archer down too. We are kind of missing a lot of points here.
For king, for country, for freedom.
Yeah, let's damage that. Let's spawn Revenant here. Well, I mean, we can commit her everything except Erland. So maybe he's gonna remove this. I mean, from what I know, they only have Decoction and Heat Wave as their only two removal. But I mean, he has certainly made some changes in this deck, as the deck I played, I didn't really have Crow Mother along with the Scots. So yeah, what should we play here? Maybe we shouldn't have done that. Yeah, we are kind of, I mean, we kind of lost some point there, but it is okay. So we have got round 1 in the bag. We have got some fairly good copies of our Revenants, but we wanted to like put Idarran down too, but then it is what it is. So yeah, this is good. We should have put this down in round 1 actually. And now we have got Idarran, so should we push? That's the question. We don't really, I mean, we are 2 cards down, so pushing is not a good option here. But like if he's playing Arnagard and all that stuff, our Erland is kind of, you know, a goner. You know what, let's just put this down anyways. Let's hope he doesn't make a play greater than 6, which, I mean, most of the plays are gonna be more than 6 and he's not really gonna be that much stupid. So I think he will kind of play and get ahead Okay, he used that so he can get that. But now the thing is, we can kind of put our Idarran here. I mean, we don't really have that much removal, to be honest. But let's just go full in anyways.
Hey, listen here. Listen well.
Yes, nothing quite like a nice messy dissection.
Okay, that's commitment.
Trust equally in heart and mind.
Now the thing is, should we heatwave that? It had to damage that, huh? So we are gonna commit our leader here too on Revenant.
This will make for a fine poison.
For this most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels! For the king!
Okay. So yeah, that wasn't that bad. Now I mean, I should have actually committed. Well, anyways. So yeah, next we're gonna play our ballista here too. Okay. So what is he playing? He's playing Vanguard here. Nope. It's Bear Witcher. Actually, that's pretty good.
I'll cleave you in two!
Well, it's okay. I mean, we were only gonna get like one of our revenants anyways. I mean, we could have gotten more copies, to be honest. Yeah, we can actually get more copies. That's nice. So now what we need is Pavetta actually, and some good cards in our hand, and Amphibious Assault will be good here too. Well, actually we can even take a pass here. I mean, we were gonna take a pass here anyways, but at least we are not 2 cards down. Yeah, so the thing is that he may actually have Anagard and, you know, Covenant of Steel and Sucrose and all that combo in his hand. So how the hell does he have 5 cards? Okay, he was playing this card too. Well, we can get our Amphibious Assault via this, via John Callis. What are we missing here? Philippa will actually be pretty good here. Do we have any bricks here? Not really. So we can... Okay, so this is kind of a good hand. We got everything that we needed. So we are gonna go Philippa here. And let's hope he doesn't really have honor guard. Then, I mean, if he does have, it would kind of be game over. Yeah, I mean, we can actually Philippa. But she won't... I mean, she can kill if honor guard is the only card on the board, but that probably won't be the case. Okay, so he has kind of one brick. I mean, why is he playing this? I mean, this is good with Lippy, but without Lippy it's like 8 provisions for 5, which is not really that good. So anyways, let's Pavetta here and bring all the Revenants back to our deck. Okay, well actually that's pretty good. So we can kind of pair Larvic, right? Yep, we can. And he's gonna gain immunity too, so that would be pretty good.
A witcher with no honor is no brother of mine.
I mean, the only way he can win this game still, but if he has Curse of Corruption, then he can definitely win it, as he does have the last say. Okay, that's something different. Now let's hope he doesn't have anything that can kill our Erland here.
Just one morsel.
What the... Well, that kind of takes a lot of points from us, but we are still good, I think. Let's Philippa. Yep. So let's see. I mean, if he has Curse of Corruption, it's game over for us. Well, so we have actually won it, and yep. It's kind of a strong deck actually. I mean, we did get lucky with our draws in last round. But yeah guys, that was our game 1 actually. That was my game 1 with this deck too. So let's see how we do in second match. See, so it's Nilfgaard Siege. Don't really know how this will gonna go. Now, good thing is that we do have Idarran in our hand. He actually sees it if he's playing, you know. He's playing Viper there. Now we do have Revenant, so that's good. We have both the archers. We only have Forbidden Magic for our Revenants, so that's kind of bad. Let's mulligan this, okay. That's kind of an okay hand. Maybe let's just keep this. Yep, so let's see what we are, you know, playing against. I mean, there can be a lot of variety with C's, so I don't really know which one he's playing. Okay, wasn't really expecting. Okay, maybe he's trying to complete some of his quest. Anyways, well guys, let's move on to our third match. Anyways, so it's Witcher Pogner Uprising, I think. So let's see. So we are again missing a lot of things here. We do have Griffin Witcher, so that's good, I'll say. We can go for Amphibious Assault via this. We have got 2 ballista, that's good. Do we need red red? Philippa, I mean round 1, don't really think so. What should we mulligan there? Let's remove her. Okay, let's keep that. Maybe let's remove 1 ballista. Okay, maybe not that great.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers!
I think actually our hand was better before we mulliganed it. Now I think we do have to join Atlas into one of the archers, as we don't really have that much removal. Well, to be honest, we only have got forbidden magic, you know, as our only Revenant's coming option, so if he kills that, it's kind of game over anyways. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure if we should kind of go Revenant so early, but then again, we don't really have that much option here too. I mean, we can kind of go John Atlas to Amphibious to a Revenant. Okay.
Can I come down now?
I mean, he used this to get his Witcher Adapt. Maybe, you know, we should kill that. Let's see if he has got any other answers for this. I'm not really gonna use our ballista charge here. Okay, that's something different. Okay. Well, I mean, good for us. But if he takes care of our Revenant here, we kind of don't really have anything else.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
Those are some big plays. And I mean, we have to kind of use our John Atlas here to get actually rid away Ron without. Yep. But you know what? Let's kind of go for this first.
Might not like me. You sure as shit need me.
That was actually a good play. So yeah, next we are gonna go for John Atlas into Amphibious Assault and to Ronwet. We can kind of commit our Augment here too, but not anything other than that, as Baron is kind of useless. We cannot commit this. We can actually commit our Heat Wave. Okay, so he has access to more, which will adapt.
Retrieve the bolt. No, I'm on it.
Will you banish us like you did for access, father?
Okay. So yeah, that's kind of good.
Don't ever expect your opponents to line up.
So even this goes on melee, huh?
Camaria has yet to speak its last.
Yeah, so I think he's gonna take a pass here. No. Well, actually, then I think we are gonna take a pass here.
To slay dragons, 'tis our nightly duty.
Yeah, I mean, let's just take a pass. If he wants the round, he can take it now. Holy shit, so it damages every turn. That's like... And he passed. Okay. So yeah, if we get some nice cards, I think we are gonna again go for our Revenant thing here. That's nice. Well, that's nice too. We can kind of actually, you know, use our leader here too on Revenant. Now what we need is Idarran. Do we need Heatwave here? What is he playing even? No. So we are kind of missing Idarran here. Maybe let's go for Amphibious Assault into one of the Redanian Archer, and let's keep it there. I mean, I don't really want to use our leader on our archer. I mean, it's kind of good, but we need more copies of our Revenant here.
The sky'll burn with the eternal fire.
No, he may Heatwave. Okay. Oh, he's gonna play Bear Witcher. I mean, not Bear Witcher. Okay, so he's playing this.
Tell me what you see. And be specific.
I mean, we can Philippa that, right? So is that worth it? That's the question. So let's put Revenant down. Let's make a copy of this.
Retreat behind! Surrender the sight!
Okay. So now this will gonna spawn too. Okay, so he has committed his full leader. Well, I mean, it makes sense as we have committed our leader too. So what we want to remove here is this. He killed it. That kind of sucks.
Tomorrow we sup at home!
So he's even playing his Larwick here. Well, I mean, we do have a pass here, to be honest. Though I would kind of want to have one more. You know, Revenant, I mean, is having one more Revenant that much useful for us? We can actually have one more. So we play this, we'll be at 22. And we're gonna get 3 more, we'll be at 25, but you know, we can use that. I mean, it's not about if we pass here, we're gonna have one card advantage too. So yeah, maybe let's just pass here. I think we are in a good position. Okay, so he's playing his Bear Witcher, so he's not really gonna use this. Yeah. So all his cards are gonna be 1 power up. But anyways, we do have our last round combo in hand, so we should be good. I mean, though I would say that so what do we need here actually? I mean, I don't think he's gonna have anything worth heat waving. So do we remove this or not? Maybe yes. Okay, that's kind of better, so let's just keep this.
Not without good reason. They call me stern.
So let's just start with,
For king! For the most beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100
I mean, he's still
duels!
boosted, so you know he's gonna give armor too. Okay, that's a huge Radovate.
If the king demands a head, I'll give him yours.
So I mean, you know, he's gonna put charge on this, so we cannot kill any of that. So I don't really want to play any of these, so may as well just play our Pavetta here.
You must stop! Please!
Let's not even use the charge here. Okay,
What's going on about these
used it on that.
Two days of pursuit.
And it is kind of a lot of points here. This is a soldier too. So let's kill him there.
For the king! Blood alone can my maid's honor unbesmirch!
No, yeah, I mean, we are gonna lose 2 points on our ballista here because we'll have to play our Erland here.
Suffering? Our suffering binds us.
Well, yep, that's just a lot of points here. So in both of the matches we have actually got Pavetta and Erland, and that's what, like, you know, is helping us to win matches. Yep, so let's go on to third match. Well, actually before that, now both of our previous 2 matches, you know, the opponent hasn't been that much heavy on removal. Plus we we have got kind of lucky with our draws. Well,
Patience is not a
this is gonna
virtue
be
I
a
am
test
known to
here,
have.
as if he's Assimilate, he's gonna get boosting. We do have Idarran in hand, we don't really have any. Yeah, now we have got Revenant, though I would like to have a, you know, forbidden magic here. Now do we need Vincent? That's the thing. Maybe not. Okay, so I mean, we can now play our John Atlas for some removal. if we so like it.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers!
Well, I mean, Assimilate is kind of strong. I mean, it's kind of strong for against us, as we don't really want all the units to get boosted. So what should we actually play here? Let's put our archer down too.
For king!
So we have actually,
For freedom!
so we have actually good engines on board too. Now next we are gonna put Idarran down, and I mean, I don't really know if he's gonna survive or not. Okay, so he even has got access to.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay, let's put Idarran down.
Yes, nothing quite like a nice messy dissection.
Forbidden magic is a spell. Right? Maybe playing this was not really a good idea here. Okay, so our Idarran is kind of getting logged. That's just sick that he high rolled into a lock.
Dare venture into the Valmorhelm's wood. Have a look at that. Like falling stars.
I mean, we have kind of used both our archers here, and we don't really have access to ballista. We haven't made any copies for.
Her grace will not be pleased.
So many of them, I'd have to aim to miss.
Maybe let's just Philippa here. I mean, he's gonna have more informants, so he can actually make more copies of this. Maybe we should have actually gone for our John Natalis into a, boiling oil. Oh, is he again high rolling into a lock or something? I mean, to be honest, we have used a lot of things in this round. We are missing actually forbidden magic. It would have actually been good. He's playing Mauler. So yeah, we are gonna remove that with the boiling oil.
Ask questions later. Temeria has yet to speak its last.
So I think next play is gonna be Revenant here. Well, actually, to be honest, I mean, we can commit here all the cards. I mean, Baron should actually be good. So yeah, not Baron, but yeah, we can commit the other three. Plus we do have to like. Okay, so he paused here on even. I mean, yeah, we haven't been able to use our Idarran, but if we get forbidden magic and some more removal options, then we are gonna bleed in round 2. Plus against Assimilate, like, we have to bleed, as they do want a long round, a long round 2. So we still don't have the forbidden magic, plus we don't really have even Erland and Pavetta in our hand. So that kind of sucks. I don't really want to get rid of boiling oil, as We do have to remove his assimilate unit, so let's just get rid of that over. Okay, let's start with this.
The wonders of projectiles and
So we
ranged
can use our amphibious assault for, I mean, we have to get strong weight, so I'm not gonna, you know, use our boiling oil just now, as we can kind of wait till it reaches 5. Maybe we should have made a copy of our Revenant here, but since we don't really have any, yep, that's why we should have made a copy of our Revenant. Maybe we should have actually gone for our amphibious assault here into another Revenant, but the thing is that
Your name, young man, should be cursed into an urchin.
okay, so he is using this.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Can't see him getting any better than this.
Now we can actually get rid of this. Now if we like use amphibious assault here and summon our Revenant, and if he uses his power, his leader, he will be able to, you know, get rid of that. So I'm not really sure what's actually the play here. Maybe, you know what, let's just do that anyways. Let's put this here. So this is gonna get logged actually, so that will kind of suck. Well, that's just bad.
Mistake stars reflected in the kingdom arms ahead. I'll give him yours.
Okay. So what should we do here? I mean, I want to bleed him as much as possible. I mean, it's gonna purify this. That's just so bad. Yeah, so I don't really think that we want to commit any of these here. Okay, he even used his leader. Don't really know why. I mean, he must be thinking that we have got Larvik or something. So yeah, even if we use our heat wave here, he'll be down to 14 with you know, 2 more points, so it will be kind of 16. Yep, let's just pass here. So yeah, we don't really have a card advantage here that we could have if we would have just passed, but going in a short round against Assimilate is, you know, kind of good. Okay, not great. Well, it's kind of useless now. So don't really have Erland. I mean, Pavetta is kind of useless too. We don't really have any copies of Revenants. Maybe we shouldn't have Mulligandar, you know.
Tremble before the light of the great sun!
So, I mean, what are we gonna use our leader on? I mean, here we can only use our leader on Mauler. Do we have anything else? Nope. Which is kind of
Could have settled this
pathetic.
amicably, you know. Smile, you blathered nip.
And it's okay. We are gonna, you know,
To the mad
let his engines stay there. So what can we... I mean, we can kind of use our amphibious assault for Egmont here. It's gonna damage a unit by 3, and then I mean we can kill one of these if we so pleases. I mean, if we have to actually remove that. But we may actually need this for our final play. So you know what, maybe let's just put ballista down, remove that armor. I don't really want to damage more of his armor, so I'm waiting for, you know, some of his good cards, and amphibious assault can, you know, help us get a lot of points. So yeah, we have to remove Vigo here.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Okay, so he is actually going for ballista himself. So we are gonna use our Egmont here
Than a creaky door.
and remove this ballista. Well, that's actually a lot of points. So he didn't really have any other 4 provision units, so that kind of saved us from a heavy beating.
When I think of my father, I feel an urge to kill.
Yep, I mean, we can kind of remove this, and we can bring down the other one to 5, so it's 25. I mean 20 to 5 difference here, but he may actually have some good cards here. Okay, so as long as he's not high rolling into some usurper or something.
the dog diddlers!
I mean, what can he get from this? Okay, he's going into another Roderick. Well, let's hope he doesn't have usurper or something. Okay. Well, I mean, we are not really scared about these things here.
How can I help?
Okay. So if he's going for Revenant himself, that will be kind of, you know, that will kind of gonna suck. Yep. He is going for Revenant here. So he is gonna make one more copy of that, which is not really an ideal play for us. I mean, even if we kill Revenant here, it's only gonna be worth 6 points, and here it's worth 8 points. So maybe let's just kill this, damage this. Okay, so I mean our baton is gonna be useful here.
Stars content, you shall be victorious.
Yep guys, so even though we didn't do that much nicely, but still we have won the third match, so it's 3 matches in the row and my first 3 with this deck too. So I think he's playing with that Griffin card, which take the boost to the next round. I mean that's the only reason why people are playing Pincer maneuver anyways. So what do we have? We do have access to Idarran and Forbidden Magic too, so that's kind of good. We can get Amphibious Assault from this. Maybe let's do that. Okay, so I think this is kind of good, to be honest. Well, actually we are kind of missing our Griffin Witcher. What should we start here with? That's the issue. I mean, we can directly go into Idarran. Maybe. I mean, I don't really know if he will be safe here. So yeah, let's just go with the Redanian Archer. He may actually remove that.
Falling stars.
So yeah, I think he's gonna go for boiling oil here.
Dark clouds gather
No.
over Temeria.
Okay, that's kind of even worse. So yeah, maybe he's having what is it called, the siege scenario too, if he's running bombardment. So let's go for Idarran here. I don't really want to go for ranged as he may have more siege.
She's rather hungry, you see.
I don't really remember the name, the one that attacks on range through every 1 turn, so we don't really want the Revenant copies to get destroyed. So yeah, so that's the reason for playing Idarran on melee. So now is the time for this. Not really good. I kind of wanted that to be on different row. Yep, so you know what, let's put down this Revenant too. Now if he kills one of these, he kills it. There's nothing we can do in that. We are kind of going first and he's not that much behind, so we have to get our Revenant train getting started soon, so we can commit everything here except our Erland. And to be honest, if he's going for frigate here, I don't really mind it sticking, as it is gonna give us 2-point targets every turn. Okay, so let's go Ballista here. Yep. So I think this round is in our bag, and like if the opponent is gonna push us, it's gonna profit us a lot. So I do want him to kind of play a bit longer, because now every turn we are gonna spawn two revenants here. Now to be honest, we will kind of have to remove these revenants instead of his units, because these are kind of doomed. So yeah, we are gonna remove his frigate, as we don't really want to give him any more engines on board. Okay.
And off the motives.
Maybe we should have removed it last turn. Anyways,
Temeria has yet to speak its last.
I mean, I have no idea why I played John Natalis here when I was having boiling oil, and now we cannot use our amphibious assault unless we drew it. So yeah, I'm prone to making some such mistakes, and I'm kind of tired of that. What? Let's kill this here. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Yeah, I think he's gonna pass now. There's no way he can, Yep. So we have like kind of make some alright copies here, and we can make some next turn too if we so need them. I mean, we can kind of make some more copies here, to be honest. Do we really have to? Is it worth going one card down? Probably not. So yeah, let's just pass here. So yeah, other than playing John Natalis, I think we didn't make any more errors in that round. Plus we do have got access to heat or amphibious assault, so we should be kind of good. Do we need this? I don't think so. I'm kind of okay, or maybe not. That's better. So yeah, let's go ahead and put Ronwed down, as we were not able to do that. He may play something big here, and I mean, I doubt it. Don't really see a point of us going one card down when we don't really have any revenants. I mean, any ways to make revenants for us. So yeah, let's just take a pass. So siege support, huh? I don't really know exactly what he's playing. I was thinking of him playing Griffin, that Griffin monster card, but he hasn't really played cards that boost units in hand or deck. So yeah, don't really want this. Pavetta is alright actually, to be honest. Was kind of hoping to get either Revenant or Forbidden Magic, or even Baron is good. So should we mulligan this? That's gonna play for some fair points, or maybe we should mulligan Ballista here. Maybe. Okay. I mean, Ballista was kind of good. I mean, these are okay cards, but one was fine, I think. By the way, who are we gonna use our leader for? Grand Soldier, we don't really have any of those.
Never need ask me twice.
Okay, so I think we are gonna, heat wave that. So we can kind of use our Philippa if he's gonna play Corvo or something. Or maybe I think he was going for scenario. Maybe not. So yeah, we are gonna, boiling oil that. Well, actually we should keep these down too, but we can do that next time. Now I think we are gonna have to use our amphibious assault for, Redanian Archers, so we can use our leader on that. So these two turn next turn I think we are gonna go for Griffin Witcher, and after that it will be, maybe he is playing scenario or something and he didn't draw it, as he is kind of having a lot of ballista.
For honor and for coin.
I mean, he's having kind of lot of siege engines, maybe to initiate his scenario. So yeah, let's not play anything on the back row, as he may have okay, so he's playing Pincer maneuver. Well, yep, so he is kind of going for that. So I don't really think our Redanian Archers are good here, to be honest.
Knights get princesses and we get what? Bloody streagers!
Yup, so I think we are gonna play Philippa early here, as we don't really want that many siege engines to be on board. Okay, so that's a siege 2. What's the second chapter here? That one. Okay, so it removed. That kind of sucks. So yeah, let's go for our Philippa here. That was not that bad, to be honest. Now, I mean, our last two plays gonna be alright, I think. Yup. So yeah, that's like the strong point in this deck, as okay, so I think we are gonna be at 0 points here. Okay, so yeah, I think it's Pavetta time. Now we can play her on any row, but let's stick to melee. Now let's hope he doesn't have any more bombardment, to be honest. Or maybe let's hope he doesn't have any Philippa of his own, as we do want our Erland to stick. So we can actually play our amphibious assault for Mola and go leader on that. I mean, that kind of is much better. Yep, he's having a lot of point, to be honest. We may actually lose this. Don't really know.
Blood alone can my maid's honour besmirch.
Yep, I mean he still has 6 points, so he's like on 21. Now he may even have Fallible or something. Okay, yeah, so that's why I was, waiting for our Larvic play, to be honest. I think we should be good now.
We'll uphold the knightly values that define us. That is our quest.
So yeah, I think we are still winning this. Cool. And he cannot use those. Plus our Larvic is...
What succession? The throne will be mine.
Yup, guys. So, I mean, to be honest, it's a pretty strong deck. So yeah, guys, let's have one more match, and if we win that, we'll be going straight to pro ladder. So yeah, let's see who we are facing this time. Okay, so it can be another Assimilate, which is like not that great for us, but let's hope that we can again pull it. So we do have got one Forbidden Magic and one Revenant, so that's kind of good, but we don't really have access to our Idarran again. That's kind of bad. Do we need Mauler? I don't think so. And that's even bad. So yeah, our Vincent is kind of useless here. So I think we can commit all the cards here except Baron. Now, should we Amphibious Assault? Okay. Maybe we should have started with Radovit.
Not without good reason. They stirred.
Yep, so maybe we can Amphibious Assault into our Revenant, as we do have got Radovit to boost it.
Yes, sir. As ordered.
That's a lot of Assimilate engine on board. I mean, we can kind of remove all of them. Yup. It's 12. Let's deal. It doesn't deal them 12 damage. Okay. It only does 10 damage. I don't know why I thought that it does 12. Anyways. That's not good. So what should we play here? Let's put Ronwit down while we can. Actually, we should have kept Philippa in hand. She's a good card for later rounds. Okay, he passed. We can play our Vincent here, right? Yes.
Nasty business, that.
Okay, so I wasn't actually hoping to see our opponent pass so soon. So, I mean, we gonna have to bleed him, as we haven't really made any copies of our Revenants here. Now we have actually got a lot of ways to make Revenants, but what we are missing is Idarran. I don't really want to mulligan our Baron here. We can kind of mulligan Egmont. Nope. I mean, that's better. I mean, okay. So what should we start with here? I mean, we can start with our Revenant Archer, but I don't think that he's gonna stick. He did have some removal for, you know, actually a lot of removal for an assimilate deck. You know what, let's go down with our Revenant here.
Do something, anything.
I mean, if he has some removal, he can put on this, as we do have more ways to make Revenants. And if he doesn't have access to removal, which he didn't, and he didn't really have access to lock too.
The bolt softens them up, the sword finishes them off.
Okay, so what should we do here? Get damaged by 1, but still it will be running. Do we have any 2 damage card? Egmont was kind of good. We could have removed this and, you know, spawn another Revenant. But anyways, I mean, this is a soldier. I should have summoned Revenant before putting this down. It was kind of bad. But we still have, I mean, we have got our Revenant train running. He's playing ball, huh? Well, I mean, we don't really care about last say. This summons, or okay, it summons. That's kind of bad. So, you know, we don't really have another. I mean, we cannot really get Ronwed, so we cannot make another copy of Revenant. I'm using this one, or maybe we can actually. Well, to be honest, that was pretty bad. Ah, man, what am I doing?
Not too shabby, not shabby at all.
I know. I have no idea what I'm doing now. Lost a lot of point with that mistake. Yeah, for some reason, you know, I was just here talking with myself and I didn't realize about what I did.
A superb specimen, truly.
Thinking can be hazardous to your health.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I will say we can still make Revenant here. Not that bad. So we only have actually made 4 copies of Revenants, which is like kind of bad.
A taste of Northling, is it?
And Redanian Archer is gone. We cannot commit these 2. I don't really know about Baron. Maybe we can commit. Now we can get our Redanian Archer here. I mean, you know, using our Redanian Archer for via amphibious assault right now is kind of bad, as we are not really gonna go in that much. So what should we do here? Maybe we can go for Mauler.
Could have settled this amicably, you know. Beautiful of maidens, I shall fight 100 duels.
I mean, it's kind of bad anyways, as he's playing poison and toll removal, plus I don't really think we are gonna trigger this, and I don't think we are gonna use this, as I don't really want to commit a Baron here. Okay, so he has Neuromancy too. Now I kind of want him to use his leader, as you know, if he drew into Erland, it will be okay. So we kind of have a pass here if we want it. I mean, we should take it, as we cannot really make any more revenants here. Plus he has banished that one, so yeah. Our Erland is not gonna be that big, to be honest, but let's just take a pass here. At least we'll be on even cards. So yeah, his leader is kind of pain in the ass, so we have to play our Erland as the 4th card here, and have to hope that he don't leader. Okay, it's kind of an alright hand. What do we have even now? Okay, we can actually use maybe Egmont or even the Archer, but I mean we can use our leader on this Revenant, so maybe let's just stick to this.
Right! Trample them into the mud!
So let's just straight go into Revenant play here.
Blood alone can my maid's honor unbesmirch!
I mean, if he has removal for one of them, it's fine. We can still get one of them running. Now, Erland is kind of crucial here, to be honest. We don't really want him to use his... Okay, so he used his leader now. Let's hope he doesn't draw into Erland, because it's kind of game over. Okay. That's pretty damn good, to be honest.
We've a hero in our midst!
I would say that that's actually pretty good. Now we can go for actually Egmont, but not really worth it. Let's just remove Runway. Now we can go for Amphibious Assault into our Redanian Archer. That will be kind of good, to be honest. He's gonna have Heat Wave, but if he wants to use his Heat Wave on... I mean, if he wants to use his Heat Wave on this Archer, we don't really have a problem with that. Now we have got 4 copies, so we're gonna have 4. That will be like 12 cards in decks, or Erland is gonna go to 16. Okay, wasn't really expecting him here.
Onward, onward! To be showered with imperial gold!
He played it via Neuromancy. Yup. Now I have no idea why. Now the thing is, I mean, if he's gonna have Damien, he cannot use it, you know, on the very first turn. So we can still kind of keep Olin in hand. Now we can go for Bloody Baron on this.
Gather my men.
For the king!
Okay. So that kind of sucks, to be honest. Yep, so our Erland play is kind of, you know, gone. I mean, we can still make copies of that. Should we do that? That's the thing. Maybe not. Now let's hope he doesn't have any way to boost it up. Otherwise all this would be for nothing. Okay.
Best yield now.
Okay. So maybe we should have held into our Baron here. I mean, I will assume that he has got access to Heatwave too as his last card. Now the thing is that our Erland line is kind of gone, so I don't really want to play him. So he's gonna be our last card. Yep. Well, we have still won it, guys. So that's how easy it is to get into pro rank when you have got a good deck. So yeah, actually it's kind of a trynets deck, so it's kind of like super amazing. Yeah guys, so coming to the deck review, so till now I have played 5 games with this deck, and to be honest I have won all of them. Now granted, we didn't really play into Squirtle movement or, you know, Skeleca warriors or all the heavy removal decks, but we did play some variety of decks and we were able to win all of them. Now Erland and Pavetta combo is like super nice for the final 2 play, for the like final 2 card play, so it does give us a lot of tempo to catch up. And you know, spawning revenants, like it's pretty great to be honest. And if we have Idarran on board, then it's kind of like, you know, way better. So I will say like the mobilization Revenant deck was already tier 1 before the expansion, but it has even gotten way better after the expansion with the addition of Idarran and, you know, Erland. So yeah guys, I mean, Trynet has already played with this deck and, you know, posted on his channel, so I'll assume that people are already playing with this deck. But if you haven't till now, maybe you should definitely give it a try, like it's super good. So yeah guys, that will be all for today. So let's see you next time. Hope you have a great day or night. Thank you guys.